Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome back. I am so unprepared today. I'm not joking. Oh, don't worry. I've got content. Might be a bit misdeceiving. I've always screwed up my words already. This prediction of 2027. We'll get to it. But I've got other stuff to show. So, hope you're all doing well. And let's do it. Which one to go click? I think this one.
But the lie is coming. All indications, like all of them, is that that lie is going to be that there is a craft slowly making its way to us here on Earth. And that is the lie they're going to want you to believe. It's nuanced, how they explain that, the nature of that threat. But that 100% is the lie you are going to be told. You even got a date. People have been whispering a date for a long time now. I know where that lie comes from. I know specifically what document from the 70s initiated the idea of that lie. A classified document. That is the lie you will be told. You're going to be told that there is a craft on its way to Earth. That's the lie. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I sent you 2 texts today with a year. Not from me. Nope. I'm not going to propagate that lie. Not going to be part of it. Not going to say it to the camera. Everybody knows. Just start paying attention. And they'll change the date, especially if they see this. Things will change. Because maybe I'm trustworthy. Maybe I'm worthy of your trust. Maybe I've told you the truth the whole way through it. Now you can verify it. If that's the case, then I'm fucking dangerous. You've been told the truth about UFOs for a long time now. It's been pretty orchestrated. It's been pretty clear. And it's using people that are telling the truth and want to tell the truth. Ultimately, they want you to know something. They want you to know UFOs are real. Thank God we're finally there. We're all there now. They want you to know the truth. Hope I'm wrong, but it's terrifying.
Sorry, I farted.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Alien Addict. This is a show where we discuss all things UFOs and aliens to the paranormal. and our pursuit into the mysteries of the unexplained. Welcome on in. Oh, I'm so unprepared today. My God, I've been rushing around trying to find content, but don't worry, I've got content because I did promise you a documentary that I am going to be showing you going all the way back to 1994. So we get to see what footage that was happening back then compared to what it is now. So, but otherwise, there was one footage I had in mind and I could not find. And I swear to God, I had it on my, okay, right, I admit, YouTube Premium, I do pay for it. I know it's a bit, I know being a conspiracy theorist, you shouldn't really do that because you're promoting YouTube. But I have to admit, it's good because you get to save all the, any YouTube video you come across, you can actually download it. So if you don't have any internet, you can still actually watch the video. So, okay, guilty pleasure of mine, no adverts, fantastic. And I swear to God, I had a video footage of basically a UFO abducting a plane. We're not talking about that other one, MH370. It's not that. This is about going back to 2009. This is how far back we're going. And I couldn't find it. I was searching the internet before the show, looking for it, and I just managed to find it. So let's pop it up, and we'll get to chat in a minute. Oh, we've got big numbers tonight. Fantastic. Where is it to? Oh, there it is. Let's bring it up. Here we go. Anybody remember this? Now, this is, I have to admit, I'm a bit nostalgic for this time period. So this is August 11th, 2009. And it's from this, well, this is the YouTube channel called Justinger, if I said that right. I do apologize if you're new in chat. I'm a terrible reader. But this originally came from a YouTube channel called JMart714. But it's gone. The channel's still there, but that video is gone. And this is the only video I can find on YouTube of this abduction of the plane. Right, it's very short. It's very crap. Don't judge. 2009. We go for it. Look at this. I don't think there's any sound. Is there sound to this? Okay, watch this. This is stabilization because it was all quite jerky. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hold on. It's like me in a back garden. Watch this. Wait for it. And bloop, gone. Okay. Definitely fake. Now looking at it. I haven't seen this in a very, very long time back in college. Whoop. Oh, it's a better version. Here we go. So in a couple of minutes, we'll get to chat in a minute. This is the first time, I am not joking, in like 16 years, I've actually seen this footage. I'm not joking. So yeah, since 2009, I swear to God. So I remember this footage and going, I can remember seeing something of like a UFO abducting this aircraft or airplane. Wait for it. Okay, right. Definitely fake. Okay. But honestly, I quite like videos like that going from the past. It's, I mean, this is what it's the whole point of Alien Addicts, but let's go back into the past of ufology. But anyway, I found a video. But yeah, the original video is actually gone, but it kind of looks fake. Definitely, 100%. Let's get to chat. Oh, protein shake. Terrible. Hope don't do it. Yeah, I'm really sorry. If you listen to Head and Underbelly show, sometimes I belch. It's not intentional. Hey, Rebecca, how's it going? Nice to see you. You can find all the films back them using Pirate Bay. Oh, bloody hell. It's a bit like LimeWire. Used to give your PC or any devices used to use LimeWire on to download stuff. Used to give consider your PC giving it AIDS, isn't it? Really, when you look at it. Yeah, but yeah, Pirate Bay. Is that still going? But yeah, welcome on in, Rebecca. Nice to see you. Forgotten Fashions. Nice to see you. Oh, that's a nice thumbnail of you. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. And I'll say, yeah, very nice. I haven't seen a style like that in many years. But yeah, welcome on in. Hey, Paul Robinson. How's it going, mate? Justin, welcome on in. Dragonfly. I did upload a video with some dragonflies on my other channel, if that's what you're referring to. But yeah, welcome on in. Sheep Hop Hop, John Strokes. Hey, Sophia, nice to see you. Welcome on in. 12 feet tall. God, there's loads of people today. Paul, did I say hello to you? I can't remember. Welcome on in. Dave Williams, nice to see you, brother. Welcome on in. Productions. Hope you're having a good day. Anyone else? DW, nice to see you. Edward Ward, hey, Bob Lazar. Going to say the word again, I guarantee it. I'm going to come across it. Nathan from the Cosm Show. God, bloody hell, everyone's in the chat today. Nice to see you, everyone. Yeah, nice to see you, Nathan. Welcome on in, brother. And Corbell's Cat. And Sandy. Marcus Fishlock, nice to see you, brother. Wow, bloody hell. Benjamin Music Man, nice to see you. Welcome on in. I've been checking out your YouTube channel and all your music. And I think I'm planning a trip to Taunton probably the end of August, because there's that steam train place I want to go to that goes from Taunton to Minehead. So, but I'll keep you posted, man. But yeah, it'd be good to meet up, definitely. Spirited Kennedy. I keep calling you Kennedy, mate. I'm so sorry. Spirited Kenny, nice to see you, brother or sister. Welcome on in. So yeah, I think that is everyone. God, bloody hell, everyone in chat. Who's that? Right, get out of your band. Get out of here. Hey, Moody, and yeah, from earlier. Moody and your comments. Nice to see you. Right, let's do this. Go down to the bottom. Yes, I know you're on Hidden Show. In fact, we can probably talk about Hidden Show in a second, because that was an absolute banger, mate. Absolute complete banger. So where do I start? Where the hell do I start today? Let's go for my notes. That can go. Normally I have a script with everything, with links, and I just have like a couple of words written down. Well, it's things that I'm going to be showing today. But don't worry, we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. Nice to see you, Nathan. Welcome on in, brother. Nice to see you. So I think I should plug one show I did on Wednesday, and this was literally out of the blue. If I can find it. And it's all to do, now please correct me if I say this right, the Pentuk UFO incident of 2016. Pentuk, is that right? Everyone was going, you're saying the bloody name wrong. And like, I know, it's too many Z's and Z's, and you know, with the Welsh language. Me, I 420 before the show. Don't judge. You know, I was a bit nervous. I was like, do you know what, 420, and it screws my ability to actually speak and read, which I might have to do in a minute. Right, let's bring up the video of. Where is it? Where the hell is it to? Sorry, guys. Is that it? Yes, that's the one. Too many links. So on Wednesday, wow, that was unexpected. Well, we had this UFO incident called the Pentuk UFO incident of 2016. I have heard of this incident before, but I haven't really gone into like massive detail about it. So me and Hidden, we were all coming up ideas like, oh, what should we go back to like old UFO cases? And then obviously you guys in chat were saying, oh, go check out this incident in Wales, because we were talking about doing like top 5, possibly like top 10 UFO incidences or sightings in Wales, because you can trace them back through many decades. And you guys eventually said, well, a vast majority of you said Pentuk UFO incident. I was like, all right, let's check it out. And I was mind blown by this incident. It's absolutely incredible. And I can't say anything more than that, okay? Because me and Hidden keeping things a bit secret on a down low. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, it's exciting, because this guy here named Gary Jones, and he was in chat and he was talking about, oh, he's one of the lead investigators on the case when it first came out. And I was quite familiar. I'm going to click a like on that one. And I noticed his YouTube channel when I was doing a bit of research. And eventually we invited him on the show, and he gave pretty much key details of the case. And he obviously knows Kaz Clark, who was the main witness of the object in the field. And yeah, what a banger of a show. Really, really cool. So we'll see in due time. I can't say anything just yet. I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, it's very, very exciting times. I mean, me and Hidden, we were speaking the day after going, oh my God, this case is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's West Country accent. Do you know what? I don't like that bit there. Hold on. It's not your comment. You see what I mean in a minute. What about that one? That's more like it. What about that one? Block? Tell you what, let's go for that one instead. Yeah, I've got me Southwest accent. Oh yes, I am going to get to that one actually. The Russian pyramid, and there's actually the Welsh triangle that might do next. We'll see on that. But yeah, guys, please go check out this interview with Gary Jones we did on the Pentuk UFO incident. And yeah, many thanks to Gary Jones for coming on to the show because it was absolutely incredible. If it was me by myself, I would like, oh, I'm not too sure with people in chat. But no, Hidden was like, nah, I think this guy's legit. And yeah, it was awesome. Absolutely fantastic. One of the best. But yeah, for the people in chat, yeah, many thanks. I do appreciate everything that you've done through chat. And yeah, being nice as always and everything like that. So yeah, go check that out. Meal cock, as one would say in the West Country. Right, let's get down to brass tacks. Might be a bit of a quick one today, guys. Not quick. We'll get to like an hour and a half. Might have the stream suspended because I'm going to show a documentary. What shall I do first? I tell you what I could do as a blast from the past. Sorry to do this. I'll quickly get to to the UFOs. But yeah, do you know what? A client come up to me. She goes, "Oh, you got to come over to my place and look at the hanging baskets you put out." So these were the hanging baskets. I bought the plants and I plopped them in coordination, in order, so to speak. And yeah, they look absolutely amazing. Don't worry, it's not a gardening channel, but yeah, I was actually quite surprised how nice, got like trailers and everything, begonias and all that. And that nice. I'm quite chuffed with that. I'm quite chuffed. Hey, grumbling grunts. Look at my creation. no conspiracy behind that. Yeah, welcome on in, man. Yeah, I've been checking you out on Spotify. And obviously you've been on the Daily Conspiracy podcast. Yeah, great show you did with Lee. Honestly, in fact, it was one of the best weeks when it was me and you guys are on. So yeah, and it's nice to see you, man. And yeah, all the best with your podcast. I mean, I should be doing more of that on Spotify because I'm quite restricted to what I can say. Hence the shadow banning. It's terrible. But yeah, my creation on. But anyway, don't worry about that. Okay, forget about that. Right, it's my cat. Why is my cat on here? Why is more gardening pictures? Yeah, gladioli. Okay, enough of that. So, blast from the past, as we do on oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, I have to admit, as one thing being what you could say a semi-conspiracy theorist. I'm talking about I am a conspiracy theorist because I deal with it every day. My passion in life, one of my passions, mate, is actually gardening. I love watching the sky. I'm a big fan of time lapse videos, which I do pretty much every day. And I just find gardening and nature is it just takes me out. Just put a podcast on, not necessarily has to be conspiracy theory related, but sometimes you just got to like take a step back a little bit. And it's always good to recharge your battery. You know, I don't know how Lee and Ollie do it when they go 5 days a week talking about conspiracies. That fucking drive me insane, man. Absolutely drive me insane. It depends. I mean, Lee's got quite a strong mindset. So, yeah, some people just tolerate it. I fucking can't. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I do my best, but it's mostly nature that does it. I just fucking like, do you know what? Fucking plonk it in there. And in coordination, you know, I do have a certain standard when it comes to gardening. But anyway. So yeah, blast from the past today. This is a UFO magazine, which I'm probably not going to read. All right, we'll go over some little bits because this is from look, August 1997. Okay, we're going all the way back, and this is from my personal collection. And what I like to do as like a continuing series, as I keep buying these magazines, 2 seconds, I've got a wicked dry mouth. I've actually got some like new Stardog. It's absolutely amazing. It's giving me wicked dry mouth. Yes, do apologize, 1997. So yeah, I think probably at least like once a month, we can just go through the month of August like we are today. With the 1st of August, in fact. And we'll go through ufology to see what they were saying back then compared to what it is now. Now, bear in mind, 1997, yes, the gardening. Sorry, not gardening. I was reading your quote there, Paul. Gardening is great for mental health. Absolutely, especially in 2024, 2025. I am screwing my words up and numbers up today. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm a gardener by trade. So I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So I think like at least once a month, I want to go back to ufology to see what it was saying back then compared to what it is now. Hey, Greety, nice to see you. Greetings from across the pond. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. So yeah, let's just go through our month compared to this month. The point I was going to get is that fact that 1997, this was 2 years when the internet came out. I don't think they had websites, so to speak. All right. We just relied on magazines, conferences, videotapes, and books. Right. So this was the prime source of information. Pretty much like me and you back then were doing exactly the same what they're doing. Sorry, what we're doing now back then, what we'd been doing exactly the same. Oh my God, Nick. Oh my God. But here is basically a brief background of what you can actually buy back in the day. All right. I've got the man himself. Look at that. So remember, this was your source of information. Before it was me. Hey, Rotary. Nice to see you, man. And we've got Jamming Music Man. Nice to see you. Welcome on in. You made it. As you always do. As you always do, brother. Yeah, nice to see you, man. And you, Jamming Music Man. Welcome on in. So yeah, this is what people were buying back in the day. This was your source of information. I've got that videotape and I've got a few of these as well. And I was obsessed by these magazines back in the day. There is a few pages on here. This was, I think in the 90s, Mars was pretty much on the cards, on the agenda, I should say. And the face on Mars, that was in the public eye, especially in the UFO community back in the day. Feel free to, I'm not going to read through this because I really want to play this documentary coming up. And these are just some like sightings that were happening around the UK and around the world. So this is your source of information. I mean, feel free to pause it whenever you want, but which one do I want to show? Yeah, do you know what? This guy, excuse me, Anthony Todd, I think he's passed away now. He was big in the UFO circuit, especially in England, and he dealt with a lot of crop circles. In fact, he was a police officer, and he had his own sighting himself. And eventually, do you guys know this person in chat in right here? Anthony Todd reports on 3 fascinating case files from the Ukraine, Poland, South Africa, which reflect the diversity of the UFO phenomena. Where it's pretty much changed these days, isn't it? Diversity. So, yeah, I'm not too sure about the guy. Todd he looks like a Todd, doesn't he? Sophia looks like a Todd. Kind of looks like Jeffrey Dahmer, an older version of Jeffrey Dahmer with his glasses on. Yeah, mate. Honestly, it's only when I bought these books, I clearly remember his face from magazines and stuff like that from back in the day. I think it's most likely passed on by now. I was you, mate, taking the E, having a bit of a trip. I don't blame you. Have fun with it. But yeah, this is interesting. He's given off cases here that he's come across. So again, I'm just going to skip forward. Yeah, you had like stone circles like Avery. Is it Avebury or something like that? Yeah, it's got a B in it for sure. And this is like amazing places you can find like stone circles, a bit like Glastonbury. In fact, I'm off to Penn's Y Van tomorrow for camping. And I know it's on a ley line and the energy field is pretty intense there. It's a bit like the Penn Turk incident. But yeah, I just find all these articles really, really fascinating. Yeah, you don't see him anymore. Timothy Good. I've got a couple of his books. Mr. Bob Lazar, you're in there, mate. What are you doing? What's your 115? Don't let me get Jenny on you, brother. Yeah, sorry for honestly, I can read this into my heart's content and I will screw it up, but this is not the whole point. It's just going to show you basically. I mean, feel free to pause it whenever. Oh, John P. Adventures. Nice to see you, man. Welcome on in, brother. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Yeah, it's you. Hey, Bob, look at that. 30 years ago. Your profile picture looks fine, mate. You're all good. So, yeah, this is basically what information would come out back in the 90s. Of course, you get Fox Mulder in there. Of course, I've been watching the X-Files, and me and the missus absolutely are loving it. Absolutely fantastic. But I think that might be it. Hold on. The Watchers. Yeah. Oh, this was it. Does that ring a bell? Who's that guy? No, Bob, it's not you. Don't worry. Check this out. So this is pressure amounts for Washington to come clean on UFOs. Remember, this is 1997. I'm going to skip some of this. The only reference to Independence Day or the X-Files, which remember that was pretty much on the movies that came out at that time period, 1997. Yeah, I think you're right on that one. Yeah. Definitely X-Files, Independence Day. I'm not too sure. No, it's 1996, Independence Day. Were uttered by Dr. Stephen Greer, director of Center of Study for Extraterrestrials, who assailed the sci-fi fair as part of the 90% of what people are exposed to on this subject. Oh my god, see what I mean? Can't read. Rubbish complete and utter nonsense. Greer and former astronaut Edgar Mitchell told reporters in congressional officials in separate closed doors briefing that I'm really sorry for my reading. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Assessment of extraterrestrials' activities, though widely disputed, requires urgent federal attention for the good of mankind. Fuck's sake. Greer, Mitchell, and a panel of witnesses assert that the several extraterrestrial civilizations working together from bases within the solar systems and probably and temporary outposts underwater on Earth regularly visit the planet, are rare, prepared, and widespread contact with humans. My God, that's the most tiniest article, and I screwed up every single word. Yes, correct. To apologize. Oh, this is the thing. Jenny, where are you, Jenny? You're here somewhere. This is my AI friend. Let's call her that. She reads for me. But yeah, I tell you what's interesting is, especially with the X-Files, you can see where, well, they call him Cancer Man, isn't it? When you're almost like Cigarette Man, how he's behind the scenes and how he's playing the cards, but he's almost getting scrutinized as well because he's screwing up on a lot of like assignments. It's really interesting. I think we're on. Oh bloody hell! What are we doing? I think we're on season 3. I think so. You're on the good seasons, but I'm thoroughly enjoying the X-Files. Let's skip forward. Oh, hello. That was the screenshot I had to use to do today's intro. Right. So I think that's it. Let's do that. Let's get out of that. I do apologize for my bad attempt of reading. I hate being under pressure because I've got 39 people watching me. It's not a lot. Plus the people on Rumble. Let's have a little look on Rumble. 2 seconds. Hello to the 7 people on Rumble. Welcome on in. And please put a comment if you want to. I'll be able to see it on YouTube. So yeah, right. Today's show is going to be all about. Hold on. Oh, right. I might get banned for this one, or at least a copyright. Remember I said to you about Hani Massan that he was caught years ago faking, well, it was either his son or relative faking a UFO incident. And lo and behold, I managed to find it. And you're actually watching a fucking picture. Do you know what? I cannot remember. I remember seeing this. It must have been college. I must have been college. So this must have been like 2010, right? And it was to do with this photograph. I might have to pause and stop. Some of it is in English, right? And MUFON gets involved with this. Okay, right. Let's do this.
Y allá fue como se vio el objeto. Entonces lo que hice fue salir.
Okay, so the guy in the hat here, he saw a.
Tomé Una,
I would consider a Billy Meyer style wedding cake photograph. There we go.
dos, y el objeto se fue desplazando hacia este lado.
Cheers.
Entonces me hice más atrás y en el bote me paré y estiré el brazo para poderlo tomar.
Oh yeah, and guess Heine Musan's there. All right.
La tercera.
So this is the picture that he's taken. I would have to admit, pretty convincing. But when you've been in the topic long enough and you've seen photographs like this, it's like you just don't. It's too good to be true. I know it sucks kind of saying that because I am a believer of UFOs and aliens, but there will be other witnesses to see this. Okay, there would be.
Carlos took 3 pictures, and several days later, he was able to capture more additional pictures of an object flying higher in elevation.
Una de las fotos fue tomada así hacia arriba.
There you go. We've got one more. I'll have to pause it like now and then because the copyrights. Oh, it's fucking Discovery Channel. Right, definitely copyright. But we'll see. What happens.
Después me subí a la azotea ahí donde está el tinaco y le tomé otra. El objeto se desplazó hacia allá.
Yeah, just to show you the photographs. Right,
Carlos,
get
question.
to...
What did you think it was?
En ese momento no piensas qué es o qué puede hacer, sino simplemente.
Now, I know he's speaking in Spanish, right, but see his mannerisms, the way he comes across, because obviously he got caught lying and he was caught out by MUFON faking this, and he was actually interrogated with Heine. We'll get to it in a minute.
Lo vi y me impresionó.
Okay, great. Right, skip ahead. Sorry, guys, I will get to chat. I will, I promise. Just 2 seconds. Yeah, 2008. Oh, I was definitely in college. Oh, yeah. I remember, like, sitting in college. I had long hair. Oh, back in the day.
Date and time. In rare cases, this time can be wrong, but I'm not convinced it happened in this case. You see, this was apparently shot May 11th, 2008, just shy of 11 a.m. The only thing that's kind of weird is that in this particular case, one was shot about an hour later, and then another one a short time after that.
2008, yeah. I remember
Carlos,
watching this like that time.
You have your
period.
cell phone?
Oh,
See?
a bit bigger. There you go.
Okay. Can you find the photos? How much time, when you took the photos, how much time from the first one to the second one?
En lo que me subí, igual minuto y medio, 2.
Okay, 1 or 2 minutes.
Something sort of went off in me that, okay, something's wrong here. He's telling us that he took these photos 1 minute apart. What he's telling us in his testimony is not matching up to what we're seeing in the photo data.
This was a good shot right here. I like this. I noticed that there is reddish brown reflections in the bottom of the craft. What that did was that made me think that this craft was actually a real unidentified flying object hovering over the road.
So you would see when I was talking about, he actually managed to find the black square that gets cut out. I haven't seen the whole thing, but we'll get to it. But I just find that fair play for MUFON to come forward and say, right, let's just analyze this and come forward. We'll get to the interrogation. I find it interesting.
The reason I have suspicion at all has to do with the next picture. It looks like the same object. I said, that's cool. I like this. I ended up zooming in on this object, and here you see it. And then I did some image manipulation on it. And when you do that, this is what you're left with. You can actually see this square. Within the square, the pixels surrounding this object seem to show much more variation and detail than pixels surrounding other objects in the same photo. This is not how an image would appear. And I can tell you there was a palpable sigh in the room when this happened. I went, oh, this was part of a...
See what I mean? This is part of ufology, guys. You will get people come forward and fake stuff. And once again, Heine is involved. Okay, we'll get to the interrogation.
Another picture. It was cut out and pasted in right into this picture. And as far as I'm concerned, If they fake one, they're going to fake another.
Exactly. Spot on.
The next thing we had to do was confront the witness. We had to confront Carlos and just put it out there and see what his reaction was going to be.
I believe in Carlos, in the human aspect.
There are some serious holes in this story.
He didn't really admit that he had tampered with the photos, so we don't know what to make of that.
All MUFON investigators are volunteers. Their full-time occupations range from police detectives to computer graphic designers to air...
And nerds. They're obviously nerds. Okay. All right. Not stereotyping, but some of the people that I know in ufology, you know, no offense, you know, I'm not saying to the people in chat, but they're kind of like divorced, have a very certain amount of friends, and most likely conspiracy theories and other people that believe in UFOs. No offense. No offense. It's not stereotyping, but yeah, it's if you get a buzz out of it. But for me, MUFON is just, I don't. Is that a real job? It's just an organization, isn't it? I think she said it was a free organization. I'm rambling. Do apologize.
Aeronautical engineers. They bring their skills to each investigation.
Carlos, you have your cell phone? See?
Right. Yeah, me too. It's nice, isn't it? It's good to see. It's refreshing. Don't really see anything like this these days. And I did search high and low for this. I was like, I can remember watching this, and I was going through it, and I managed to find it.
So knowing that photos had been tampered with, we had to confront Carlos. You know, I have my poker face on because we would never betray to a witness, you know, what we're thinking in terms of what our foreknowledge is.
We'd like to show you some of the preliminary analysis we did on your photos. So this is the first photo. Every time you take a photo with a digital camera, your camera records the date, the time that the photo was taken. So one of the things that we noticed is that on this first photo that you took, the photo was taken May 11th, 2008 at 10:59 a.m.
True.
Now, if we look at the second photo, it was also taken on May 11th, 2008 at 11:47 a.m. It's a difference.
Okay. Good point there, Paul. Is that the fact that people in that mindset, look, so I was there once, okay, you just don't really think rationally. You think, like, for instance, if my screen went black now and it came back on again, like it does like every 10 minutes, people say, oh, that's the CIA after me. It's like, no. Like, you are not important. I am not important. I am a gardener with a flipping stone. I'm basically a stoned gardener with the bloody alien YouTube channel. I am a nobody. Like, I'm not a victim here, you know what I mean? But yeah, people just will jump to conclusions, you know?
It's a difference of 48 minutes. Mm-hmm. But you told us during your sighting that this only took 1 minute to happen. You took 3 photos in 3 minutes.
It's like,
but the camera is telling us that these 2 photos were taken 40-something minutes apart. Same day, but not at the same time.
What can I say?
¿Y no podría haber alguna alteración?
No, not unless it was purposely done.
Porque no fueron tomadas con ese lapso de tiempo de diferencia.
Okay. Well, that's what the information's telling us. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
In other words, I try not to take life too seriously. And then when I was on Hidden Show before we went live, he goes, mate, sometimes you get triggered. I'm like, no, I don't. And I was like, he goes, there you went, you got triggered. And he like pulls up flipping like Brian Cox's face. I'm like, I ate that. And it's like, you see. I'm like, I said to him, like, I'll calm down. I'll 420. I'll 420. But triggered. How dare you, Eden?
Let's take a look at the second set of photos that you told us were taken 3 or 4 days after that. This shows the pixelation of the photo. You can see it's uneven throughout. The problem is around the object itself, you can see a very square pattern. See how even small these pixels are? Perfectly around the object? Mm-hmm. But nowhere do you find a square of that size anywhere, which is consistent with what we see in photos that have been tampered with. But
Ayer un mensaje a mi novia. El perro estaba ladrando y se oía una especie de zumbido.
I should have called my business Trimmed Bush or something like that.
Tomé 1, 2 y el objeto se fue desplazando.
I can't stand the prick.
Why we have these squares in here?
Those are just the pixels. Those are just the other pixels in the
And
picture.
couldn't be this a pixel?
No.
I presented all the data to Jaime, and despite all of that, Jaime wanted to still believe Carlos's story was true and that he was being sincere and honest with him.
I have to say that on the human side, as a journalist, 37 years, I believe in Carlos, in the human aspect.
Oh, you're joking.
I don't understand. It's very confusing for.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. All right, for the people in chat, if you're still paying attention. Oh, fuck's sake. Is it the Arthur C. Clarke at it again? Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. The people on Rumble, I'll have to end the stream because I've been suspended on YouTube. The stream's been suspended. So I'll pop back on again, all right? So I'll catch you in a bit.